The wall looked normal until someone noticed a seam that shouldn't exist. Behind it was a hidden room, and inside that room was a photograph sitting in the open like someone wanted it found, just not right away. What makes this unsettling isn't the photo. It's what every one of these hidden spaces has in common, because by the end, one detail makes the first photo feel less like a mistake and more like a choice. The hidden room with a view into the bathtub. This discovery went viral for a reason that has nothing to do with ghosts. A realtor in Lowell, Michigan noticed something during a home showing. Hinges on a built-in bathroom cabinet. She opened it. Behind it was a hidden room. At first it looks like storage. Then the camera shifts, and you see the window. A window positioned to look directly into the bathtub and shower area. There's a moment in the video where the camera angle shifts, and the purpose of that window becomes impossible to ignore, because the room isn't just hidden, it's positioned, built for a view. The realtor initially wondered if the glass blocks were there to let light into the space. Then she points out something that changes the entire interpretation. The hidden room already had its own electric light, meaning the window wasn't necessary. And that's where the story becomes hard to shrug off, because hidden spaces can be explained. Old storage, storm shelter, odd renovations. But a hidden room with a viewing window into a bathroom creates a different kind of question. Not, why is this here? But, who would design it this way? And if someone did design it this way, how many other hidden rooms were built with a purpose people never talk about? That thought is what makes the next discovery feel even darker in hindsight. Because the next one wasn't built to watch someone, it was built to disappear. The hidden room and the very creepy photo. It starts the way these discoveries always start, with something small, a detail that doesn't match the rest of the house. In 2021, a homeowner posted that she had found a hidden room inside her home. Not attic space, not a crawl space, a room, sealed off from normal life. And when the camera moves inside, the space feels wrong, not dangerous, just intentionally separate. Then she sees it, a photograph, old, out of place, and she describes it as very creepy. And in the video, it isn't stored away. It's sitting there like it was placed intentionally. What made people react wasn't the image alone. It was the way it seemed to be waiting there, like it didn't belong in storage. It belonged in hiding, and that shifts the question immediately. Not what's in the photo, but why would someone leave a photo in a room you weren't supposed to find? And that exact question shows up again in the next discovery. Except this time, the room isn't behind a door. It's behind something you'd never question. The secret room behind the bookcase. This is the kind of discovery that feels impossible until you see the video. In 2024, a woman posted footage showing a hidden room concealed behind a bookcase. Not a small gap, not a crawl space, a real, usable space, hidden behind shelves that looked completely normal. And that's the part that sticks, because it wasn't hidden behind a secret door. It was hidden behind something you'd never question. And the reason this sticks with people isn't just that it's cool, it's what it implies. If a room can be concealed behind something as ordinary as a bookcase, then hidden rooms aren't rare. They're just unnoticed, because this isn't a door you'd try to open. It's part of the wall you'd never question, which leads to an unsettling realization. Most hidden rooms aren't designed to keep you out. They're designed to keep you from noticing they exist. And once you accept that, you stop thinking about hidden rooms as old, strange architecture. You start thinking about them as decisions, choices made by someone who wanted a space that didn't belong to the official story of the house. And that brings us to a room that didn't just feel hidden, it felt unfinished. The creepy room in a New Jersey basement. At first glance, it doesn't look like much, just an unfinished basement. But in Burlington County, New Jersey, a homeowner posted pictures of something that stopped people cold. A small, strange room in the basement, tight, unfinished, and disconnected from the rest of the space. The homeowner called it creepy. Not because anything happened there, because the room didn't make sense. It looks like something was started and then abandoned mid-plan. And people couldn't stop asking the same thing. Why build a room and never finish it? They said they'd lived there since 2022. The previous owner never gave a clear explanation. Their best guess was that it might have been intended as a wine cellar, but never completed. And that detail mattered, because if someone started building a room and then stopped, it suggests hesitation. like a plan changed suddenly, or like the room stopped being useful, or like someone didn't want to keep working on it where others could ask questions. If you look at the photos, it doesn't feel like normal storage. It feels like something was meant to happen there, and didn't. And once you've seen enough of these, you start noticing something else. Sometimes the hiding isn't in a room. Sometimes it's behind something you see every day. A door. The vintage photo found behind a bathroom door. This discovery didn't happen during a dramatic renovation. It happened during an ordinary afternoon. In 2025, a woman named Adrienne Pillay said she was scraping paint inside her 100-year-old Hollywood apartment when she noticed something behind the bathroom door. At first, it was just a partial glimpse. Then she cleared more paint, and a hidden vintage photograph appeared. Not in a drawer, not in a frame, not in a box. Behind the bathroom door, close enough to hide in plain sight, which is exactly what made people uneasy. Not the image, the fact that it was hidden where someone would notice it eventually, but not too soon. The photo showed an artistic nude-style portrait. Pillay posted the discovery, and the comments locked onto one question: why hide it here at all? And according to reporting, it was later linked to a known photographer from the 1970s. But the most important detail was never the identity. It was the placement, because hiding something behind a bathroom door is a specific kind of decision. It's not lost, it's not stored, it's concealed, but not destroyed, like someone couldn't bring themselves to throw it away, and also couldn't allow it to be seen. And that's where these stories stop being about objects. They become about intention, and once you accept that, the final discovery feels like the natural ending, because this one wasn't hidden behind a door. It was sealed inside the wall, like whoever put it there believed no one would ever open it. The suitcase found inside the wall. This one didn't start with a hidden room. It started with renovation work. A couple in a 1960s home opened up a concealed space behind the wall and pulled out something that shouldn't have been there. An old suitcase. The kind of object that feels ordinary until you realize where it was stored. Not in a closet, not in an attic, not in a basement corner. Inside the wall, and in the viral video, you can see the moment they realize it isn't just junk someone forgot, because the suitcase wasn't empty. It contained personal items enough to make it clear this wasn't trash. It was something someone chose to hide. Online, people reacted fast, because once you see where it was hidden, the intent feels impossible to ignore. But the most unsettling part wasn't the contents. It was the decision. Someone didn't store that suitcase. They hid it in a place that was supposed to stay closed forever. And suddenly, the title of this story makes sense. Because walls don't just hold up a house. Sometimes they hold what someone believed would never be found. A hidden room doesn't announce itself. It waits. And when it finally reveals itself, it doesn't just reveal extra space. It reveals another version of the home's history. Sometimes it's harmless. Sometimes it isn't. But it always leaves the same question behind. What else was meant to stay unseen? If you want more real discoveries like this, subscribe to Rapid Rank.